your attention to June 30th of last year. Were you working on that day?
I was.
Okay. And at some point after your shift started, did you find yourself in the lobby?
Yes.
Okay. And did you meet anybody there?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us about that?
Justin, a alien, and his sister came into the station, into the lobby. He had a copy of his restraining order.
Okay. And did you know who he was in connection to the North Andover Police Department?
Yes.
Who was that?
He's a firefighter in town. He was also Kelsey Fitzsimmons' fiance at the time.
Okay. Kelsey Fitzsimmons, do you see her in the courtroom today?
I do.
Can you just point to her and describe something she's wearing, please?
She's wearing a pink jacket.
May the record reflect he has identified the defendant? Okay. And so what was her role as as far as the town goes?
She was a police officer with North Andover.
Do you know when she started?
In 2024. Not exactly sure when, but yes.
And what was her role when she started in the police department?
She was a patrol officer.
Was she a patrol officer back in June of 2025?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you know if on June 30th of 2025 she was issued a service weapon?
On June 30th?
Yeah, did she have one?
She did.
Okay. Do you know if she had any other firearms that were registered to her?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Okay,
According to the CJIS printout when we ran her prior to going over to serving it, I believe there were 2 other firearms that showed up.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the basic procedure of what a restraining order is and what you do as a police officer when you get a copy to serve?
A 209A order is it's a court order issued by a judge. If somebody's in imminent fear of harm, their safety, or there's been a pattern of abuse or whatever, they would go in front of a judge. They write out an affidavit describing what has taken place, where they would potentially be granted an order, and they go in front of a judge, and I believe there's questions asked. I've never actually been in the courtroom when they go to get it, but that's my belief. And a judge either grants it or denies it.
So on June 30th of 2025, a judge ordered a restraining order to be served on Ms. Fitzsimmons, correct?
Yes.
Did you know, how did you guys get it? How did the PD get it? Do you remember?
It comes through our email to the oic@napd.us.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Comes through
Our email system, through the courts. The court sends it to, I believe every police department's like that now.
Okay.
And you use some letters to the
OIC at napd.us, short for officer in charge.
officer in charge?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And all the supervisors get it.
Okay. So you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that Ms. Fitzsimmons had a small child?
Yes.
Were you able to review the contents of the restraining order itself? Not the affidavit, but what the court ordered?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the court ordering?
She was to have no contact with Justin, the alien, or the child. She couldn't go within 100 yards of the residence in another town, I believe where his parents live. She had to surrender her firearms license to carry. Could have no contact with him.
As a result of getting that order, were you yourself going to serve it?
Yes.
Were you going to bring anybody else?
Yes.
Okay, did you make a decision as to who to bring?
Yes.
Why?
Based on their experiences, the way they've performed in the past, they're both calm, cool, and collected. And they've demonstrated that throughout their careers.
Okay, and who are we talking about?
Patrick Noonan and Timothy Houston.
What did you do to get in contact with them?
I called Tim Houston on the phone. I asked him to drive by Kelsey Fitzsimmons' residence to see if the vehicle was there. He drove by. The vehicle was parked away from the house by the Atkinson School over in the corner of the parking lot. He saw the car, and then I asked him to call Pat Noonan, or get in touch with Pat Noonan, and I would meet them over at the Early Childhood Center. From that point, you could still see her car where he was situated, but she wouldn't have been able to see the cruisers.
Okay. And so you did that.
Yes,
Did you make your way over to the meetup spot?
I did.
And who was there when you got there?
Patrick Noonan and Timothy Houston.
Did you formulate a plan as to how you were going to serve the order?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that?
So I explained the order to both of them, let them know exactly what we were there to do, explained that we had to deal with the custody of the child or the exchange also, and that she had firearms in the house, we were going to have to seize those.
Did you make a plan with Justin Alayan concerning the child?
Yes.
What was that?
I took his phone number. Before I left, I told him to stay in the lobby of the police department until I called him. When I called him, he'd come over to pick up the child.
Did you make your way over to the residence?
Yes.
And what was that address? Do you remember?
No.
No problem. How did you get there?
It's Phillips Brooks Road. I'm not sure of the number.
Was it 125 maybe?
That sounds familiar, yes.
I'm sorry, what road?
Phillips Brooks?
Is that 2 words?
Yes.
Thank you.
How did you get there from where you originally met up with Noonan and Houston?
We drove.
Okay. Where'd you park?
We parked in the school parking lot, which if you were looking at her house, it would be over on like the right side of the house. There's some trees and fencing there. We parked right over there.
And did you walk over?
We did.
All three of you?
Yes.
Tell us what happened when you got to the house.
We walked up to the house. I believe I rang the bell and I knocked on the door, and she came out holding the baby.
And when you say she,
Kelsey Fitzsimmons came out holding the baby.
and so can you tell us about your initial interaction with her?
Kelsey opened the door. I told her that we had paid documentation for her, and if we could come in, and she let us come in.
Did you tell her what the documentation was originally?
At the door?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So where did you go in the house?
So when you walk in that door, it's like an enclosed front porch area. We walked into there, then the front door, the main part of the house is there. We entered that, and if you go to the left there, it's like a living room. We went into that room.
Okay. Did you direct her to go anywhere when you got into that room?
Yes, so I asked her to put the baby in, there was like a little bouncy rocker next to the couch, and I asked her to have a seat on the couch.
Why did you ask her to put the child down?
Justin had told us that he had concerns, Justin the alien told us that he had concerns that she would potentially harm the baby, us, or anyone else. I didn't want her to do anything or be able to do anything with the child.
Did she sit down?
She did.
Did you then have a conversation with her about why you were there?
Yes.
Can you tell us what you said and what she said?
I handed her the restraining order and explained it to her, that Justin had gotten a 2198 order against her.
Okay, and did you explain the orders that were contained in the restraining order itself?
Yes.
What did you say?
Well, I told her she wasn't allowed to have contact with him, couldn't go near the residence. She was going to have to turn her firearms over, and Justin had custody of the baby until the hearing.
When you say the residence, it wasn't the residence where she was living, it was in...
Yeah, whatever, Justin the alien listed an address, I believe, on the document.
Okay. When you mentioned that you were going to need to seize her guns, did she respond to that at all?
When I said we were taking your guns?
Yep.
No, I then asked her, where are your guns?
And what did she say?
She said they were in the basement in a safe.
In a safe in the basement?
Yes.
Did you say anything about a return court date that she would be able to attend?
Yeah, the hearing?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you say?
Whatever the date was I believe it was like 12 or so days later.
Okay. Did she respond to that at all when you said that?
No.
Do you know, as part of being a lieutenant at the North Andover Police Department and being a superior officer to Ms. Fitzsimmons, has she had occasion, if you know, to serve restraining orders herself in the past?
Yes.
She has?
Yes.
Well, what happened after you explained it to her and she told you her guns were in the basement?
Well, then I explained that I was gonna contact Justin to come over to pick up the baby.
Okay. Did she say anything, if you remember, in response to that?
To what? I'm sorry, repeat it?
Sure. You had told her that Justin was coming to the house to get the baby, correct?
Yes.
Did she say anything in response to that?
No, she didn't have any, she said, like, she was agreeable to it.
Okay. Did she use her phone at all?
She called her mother on her cell phone.
What happened next?
Sorry to interrupt, Nora, excuse me, just, Ms. Fitzsimmons is the defendant here, and she cannot see the witness.
Oh.
Can she kind of move over here, Judge?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I want her to be able to see.
Yeah, of course, no, absolutely. You can move, and if maybe you folks slide down a little bit. Is it because of the angle or is
The
it because of the
computers.
screen?
The computers.
Oh, the computers, okay. So it's, Ms.
Thank you.
Fitzsimmons, it's important that you and all counsel are able to see everything, okay? Thank you. Can you see?
Yes, I can. You're right, I can't.
Can't see, yeah.
Just give me a minute.
You may have to sit 2 rows back there. I don't think that there's much that we can do about it. Maybe you can move the table up or something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, counsel, you all set? Everyone set in the back row? Okay. Hold on one second. Ms. Moriarty, can you see?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So what happened next? She called her mother.
She called her mother.
Okay.
Yep.
Did she ask if she could gather anything for the baby?
Yes.
Okay. And so tell us about that.
She asked if she could get some items for the baby, so the baby started getting fussy in like the bouncy chair. Officer Newton ended up holding the baby for a little bit, and Tim Houston and I went around with Ms. Fitzsimmons into the kitchen first. She opened some drawers. There were some like jars and formula bottles, whatnot, that she was grabbing and putting in a bag. And then we came around. She went upstairs to the bedroom where the shooting occurred. I was with her. She walked in, looked around, we walked back out, went back down the stairs, and then she went into the room. If you're looking at the house, it'd be the room on the right, that had like storage shelves along the wall. There were some diapers and other things like that she grabbed.
Okay. Why did you escort her around?
Because it's serving an order like that, you don't let anyone, I mean, we control the house, we control movements.
Okay. So you wouldn't let her be in a room by herself?
No,
Or out of your sight?
correct.
Okay. What were you looking for as she was walking around the house?
Any potential weapons.
So now she's back downstairs in the room to the right if you come in the door, correct?
Yep.
She's gathering belongings. What happens after that?
She started getting a little bit emotional for a second, saying she was going to lose her job, etc. And I told her, you just relax, take a deep breath. You got to let the process play out. Maybe cooler heads prevail. And she actually kind of settled down a little bit.
So what happened after you had that conversation?
I called Justin to come to the house, and her mother showed up right around that point.
Who had the baby when her mother showed up? Do you remember?
Officer Houston had the baby when her mother showed up.
Was there a handoff at that point?
When her mother showed up?
Yep.
Yeah, the mother took the baby from Officer Houston.
Okay. So what happened next?
Her and her mother were in the family room. She showed her mother the 219A order, and the statement was made again that we were taking her baby, And I told her, we're not taking your baby, Justin is. And she ended up going back upstairs with Officer Noonan and Officer Houston.
Okay, and you stayed downstairs?
I did.
Okay. At some point, did Mr. Elaine arrive?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us about that?
So Mr. Elaine arrived with his sister. They came in the house. Kelsey was upstairs in the bedroom with Officer Noonan and Officer Houston. I had the sister take the baby out to the vehicle, and Justin grabbed some things and went out. He came back into like the porch area, the enclosed porch area, asked if he could go grab his suitcase and some items, and there was also, he had asked also, because she had his wallet and some other items from the weekend, he had asked if he could get those too, and Kelsey had agreed to give those back to him,
Okay.
or give them to him.
So he had left the house, the sister, excuse me, do you know her name to be Courtney Alien?
Yes,
Elaine, excuse me. And she took the baby outside.
yes.
Justin went out initially, but then came back and asked permission to come back in the house?
He went out carrying some items, and then he came back up and asked if he could retrieve some things,
Okay.
including a suitcase in the basement.
Okay, and did he go down the basement?
He did.
Okay. After he went down in the basement, who was upstairs?
Both Officer Houston, Officer Noonan, and Kelsey Fitzsimmons.
Okay. At some point, did Officer Houston come down?
He did.
Okay. And where did he go? Do you remember?
Officer Houston came down the stairs and told me that Ms. Fitzsimmons didn't want Justin in the house, so I told him to go around to the basement to basically hold him there, because we didn't want them interacting. So Officer Houston was gonna hold Justin the alien at the door over there, which is around the backside off the kitchen. And,
Okay, and Officer Noonan is still upstairs overseeing the defendant?
yes.
What happened next?
Maybe a minute later, I'm down in the family room with Kelsey's mother and the child. They're over by the couch. She's holding the baby. I'm standing right basically on the wall of where if you pivoted around, the stairs would be to go upstairs. And the front door opens kind of funny. So I was just standing there waiting, and then I heard Officer Noonan.
Was the baby still in the house, or did the
I'm sorry, the baby was gone at that point.
The baby was
Yes.
gone at that point. Okay, so how close are you
So
to...
Kelsey's mother's still downstairs in the living room or family room with me. She's over by the couch, and I was standing by the wall.
By the wall near the...
Closest to the staircase to go up the stairs.
Okay, did you ever hear Officer Noonan or anybody else start to come down the stairs at all?
After Officer Houston came down?
Yes.
No.
What happened next?
What happened, I heard Officer Noonan call out in like a loud authoritative voice, "Kelsey, don't do it, Kelsey."
Okay, and what happened after?
Hold on one second, catch up, please. Well said, thank you.
Did you hear anything after that?
Gunshots.
How many of you remember?
2.
Coming from upstairs?
Yes.
So where did you go after that, when you heard that?
So when I heard Officer Noonan call out, "Kelsey, don't do it, Kelsey," I pivoted, looked up the stairs, and started running up the stairs.
When did you hear the gunshots?
While I was moving up the stairs.
Officer Noonan, was he at the top of the landing?
He was at the top of the landing in the frame of basically standing at the frame of the bedroom door.
Okay. What did you do when you got to the top of the stairs?
I looked in the room.
And what did you see?
Ms. Fitzsimmons was laying down. She was on the floor. If you look at the room, she was from the doorway. She was on the opposite side of the room, head closest to the wall, feet closest to us.
And she appeared to be injured?
Yes.
So what did you do as a result of that?
I immediately went into the room, got up there. When I got up to her, I could see the gun was, she had a firearm down by her left leg. So I picked the gun up, put it on the bed. I'm between her and the bed, and then we started dealing with it, like rendering it.
Where was Officer Noonan at this point?
In the bedroom.
Did you have your gun out?
No.
Did he have his gun out?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what happened to the gun on the bed?
The gun on the bed, at some point when I was trying to wrap gauze around her, Officer Noonan picked it up and I believe he handed it to Officer Core.
Okay.
Sorry, Officer who?
Noonan handed it to Officer Core, C-O-R-R.
Did you, can you describe the injuries that you saw?
Yeah, so she had a gunshot wound to her chest, or lower, between the abdomen and the chest, like right below like the breastplate. And when I rolled her over to her side, I could see in the back it would appear to be an exit wound.
Were the other first responders called?
Yes.
Who called them, do you remember?
I got on the radio basically pretty fast saying that we had shots fired, female down, and we need medics or something to that effect. And I believe other people also were on the air.
Was the defendant saying anything when you got in the room?
When I got into the room originally, when she's on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, she kept saying, "I'm sorry and I want to die."
Fire personnel arrive?
Yes,
They take her away?
they did.
Okay. What did you do with the scene, if anything, at that point?
At that point, we were calling people to come to the scene.
Okay. Did you secure it?
Yeah.
What happened with the gun, if you know, what happened with the gun that Ms. Fitzsimmons had next to her when you walked into the room? Do you know where that ended up?
Yeah, so if you came up the stairs, at the top of the stairs, there was some shelving with some police equipment. There was like a gun safe on the floor right there. And Officer Core made the weapon safe, put it in the gun safe, and basically stood over it till he was relieved.
Judge, I just want to lodge an objection to whether or not that testimony is based on personal knowledge or not. I don't want the witnesses testifying to, things that they've learned in the investigation. There's been no preface for the question, did he see that? How does he know that? So I just want to take the opportunity right here to object to anything that's just sort of global testimony versus something the witness perceived.
All right, so.
You could rephrase it, I guess.
Mr. Brado, the most efficient way for me to handle objections is, object, and I certainly understand what your reasoning is, but you have to object at the time, and I'll make a decision. Are you moving to strike anything?
I am moving to strike and asking for a rephrase to whether or not the question is based on personal knowledge.
Okay, and not your fault, my fault, but what are you moving to strike?
The entire answer, and ask that the question be asked again, and the answer be, make it clear that whether the witness is testifying on his own personal perception, his own personal knowledge, or whether he's just globally testifying, which I would object to.
All right, so are you talking about the testimony related to the securing of the scene?
What Core did, yes, Your Honor.
What Core
What
did?
Officer Core did, correct.
Mr. Gubitosi?
Well, he can ask all the questions he wants on cross-examination. The testimony is what the testimony is.
Well, it shouldn't come in at first, Your Honor, at the first instance if it's not based on personal
All right,
knowledge.
I'm going to overrule the objection, but I certainly understand your point, Mr. Braden, and I'll look out for it in the future.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Now, Judge, I have a number of pictures that I'm going to be displaying, and you said
Okay.
earlier that you wanted to see them first.
So they've been
Pre-marked.
They've been pre-marked? Okay. Well, no, you're going to display them there? Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Just, but let's just make a record of what's been pre-marked, if you could, Mr. Ruane.
Yes, Your Honor. The parties agreed to pre-mark exhibits 1 through 72, which are all photographs, and then exhibit 73, which is a thumb drive in an envelope. So the
I'm sorry,
next-
I didn't hear you. 73 was what?
A thumb drive in
Yeah.
an envelope?
In an envelope?
Yes.
Okay.
The next numbered exhibit would be 74.
Okay. And counsel, I want to commend you folks for getting together and having those pre-marked. It definitely speeds things up.
And those are agreed to.
Okay. All right, so, no, that's fine. I know what I said, but you can ignore it for now.
That's
Thank you.
why I asked.
Thank you.
Sir, I'm going to show you what's been pre-marked as exhibit number 1. Can you see that?
Yes,
What's that?
that's the residence.
That's the residence that Ms. Fitzsimmons was living in there at the time?
Yes.
I'll show you what's been marked as exhibit number 2. Do you recognize, even though there's some glare, what that is?
So that would be if you're looking at the house, I think that's the school in the background there.
So is this the school over here that you were talking about?
Yeah, it's tough to see, but I believe that's the school.
Any way to do something about is that the way the photo is?
It's like that too. I'll pass it up to Your Honor.
That looks like the fencing that runs between the school and the house.
May I approach you?
Yeah, Mr. Roy, can I just see that real quick? Thank you. Okay, I get it. So, did you want to take another look?
Oh, actually, I can see it better with this one. Yeah, that's the, basically to the right of the house.
And that's the school that you were talking about?
Yes,
That's where her car was parked, back that way?
yes.
Was there anything in the driveway at the time that you got there that would have prevented someone from parking in the driveway of the house?
Not that I recall, no.
I'll show you what's been marked as exhibit number 4. Did you recognize that?
Yes, that's the residence.
Number 7.
That's the main, the door to come into the house.
Number 8. That's the
Same.
stairs going up?
Yeah, stairs on, yeah.
Can I'm sorry, can I see Exhibit 8? There was some glare, and it's just difficult. Thank you, Mr. Roy. So were these photos taken that night? I guess I'll ask you, do you know, were these photos taken that night?
Not by me, but yes, I believe they were taken that night.
Okay, thank you.
I'm showing you what's been marked as exhibit number 9. Do you
So
recognize
that's
that?
when you walk in that first door, it's like a enclosed porch.
Exhibit number 10.
The main, to get the door to get into the main house.
So when you walk in, that from the porch, you see some stairs on the right side of the doorway.
Yes,
What stairs are those?
those are the stairs to get up to the second floor.
I'll show you exhibit number 13. You recognize what that is?
Yes, that's the living room.
So as you walk in the front door that we were just looking at, to the left?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see where Ms. Fitzsimmons was sitting when you asked her to take a seat when you first got in there?
Yeah, so where that blanket, the red and black checkered blanket is on the couch, she was just to the left of it.
So right here?
Let me just excuse for one moment. Can you folks in the back row see the photos?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm okay with where it's at. If I could just inquire.
Sure.
Can you see? We can see it, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, I just want to make sure, thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as exhibit number 14. Do you recognize what that is?
Same room.
This is a different angle.
Yep.
Show you what's been marked as exhibit number 22. Do you recognize what that is? Is that if you walk into the living room and you take a right, there's another room there that then leads to the kitchen? Does that make sense? Or-
Yes. Yeah.
Is that room that we were just looking in? into?
Correct, same.
I'm sorry, what number was that you
I'm
just?
sorry, that's 23.
Thank you.
Showing you it's been previously marked as exhibit number 25. Do you recognize what that is?
That is the kitchen.
Okay, so right now we've started going in the front door, gone to the left through 2 rooms. Now this is the kitchen?
Yep, yes.
And is this where you said Ms. Fitzsimmons was gathering bottles and jars?
So just past the refrigerator, you can't see it in this photo, but there was some drawers in like a cabinet that she'd opened, and there were some jars and things in there.
Do you recognize what that is?
Yes, that same room, that's the cabinet where she retrieved some jars and maybe
And
formula.
that's exhibit number 30.
So that, when you say the same room, you mean the
As
kitchen?
the kitchen, yeah, part of the kitchen, just different angle.
I'm going to display, maybe to clarify, number 29. That's as you walk into the kitchen, and to the, in the photo, to the left of the photo is that the drawers that we were just talking about?
Next to the refrigerator, yes, yes.
Do you recognize what that is in exhibit number 31?
No,
Would that be the stairs down, going down to the basement?
potentially, yeah,
Okay, well, I'll get that.
sorry.
And do you recognize this room?
Yes.
What room is that?
It's,
I'm sorry, what exhibit number are you displaying?
32.
Thank you.
it's off of the kitchen.
Okay. So and now we almost went around the whole house in a circle?
Yeah,
Now I'm showing you what the mark is exhibit number 33. You recognize what that is?
yes.
Okay, what is that?
That'd be a photo from the bottom of the staircase looking into the room where we were at first.
Okay, so the picture taker would have just walked through exhibit number 32, that last room, and came full circle?
Yes.
Show you what's been marked as exhibit number 35. You recognize what that is?
Yes.
And what is that?
It's the staircase to go to the second floor.
Number 36. You recognize what that is?
Same staircase.
Mr. Gubitosi, can I see that before you, because there's some, it's hard to see. Thank you.
Exhibit 37. Can you describe what we're seeing there?
That's if you were at the top of the stairs, looking straight on.
And it appears that there's a room to the right. Which room would that be?
That's the bedroom where the shooting occurred.
Exhibit number 38.
That's a photo from the top of the stairs also.
Okay, that's in the, you see a room on the left side of the photo. Is that what we call the baby's room?
Yes.
Mr. Gubitosi, may I see exhibits 37 and 38? I'm just getting some glare. Thank you. Thank you. On Exhibit 38, I had trouble picking up what that was.
Sure.
Could you just ask him again?
So I'm going to show you exhibit number 38. Can you describe what we're seeing here?
That's if you were at the top of the staircase, I guess you'd call it a hallway in between the two bedrooms.
Thank you.
Exhibit number 40.
That's the baby's room.
Exhibit number 42.
Same thing, the baby's room,
Different angle.
different angle.
And
I'm sorry, that was 42 that you just showed? Okay, thank you.
45. Can you describe what that is?
That's the baby's room also.
Exhibit number 46. You recognize what that is? Is that the baby's room looking out the door towards the landing?
Yes.
And exhibit number 49. Do you recognize what that is?
That's a picture from the hallway into the room where the shooting occurred.
Into the bedroom?
Correct.
Now, you see a chair there inside the room. Do you remember, was that chair placed in that position when you first saw it, or was that moved at all by fire personnel, if you remember?
I don't recall.
Silly question, but I'm having trouble seeing the glare. Is that police tape?
Yes.
Okay.
Judge, I'm just having trouble seeing it too. Maybe if we could just angle that this
Sure.
way just a little bit. It's hard to see it.
Sure, no, you folks should see everything.
That's fine, thank you.
And can you still see?
Yes.
Okay.
Exhibit number 50.
It's a photo of the bedroom from the doorway.
Exhibit number 51.
Same, it's a photo of the bedroom from a different angle.
So it shows the left as you walk into the room.
Yes, it showed like the hard corner if you came in the room.
Exhibit number 52.
Same, it's the bedroom where the shooting occurred.
Exhibit number 53.
Same.
Okay, now in this photo, you can see an air conditioner. You can see the bed on the right, correct? A bassinet on the left.
Yes.
When you came into the room, where was Ms. Fitzsimmons?
So she was just past the bed, like her head had pretty much, her head was by the wall where the air conditioning unit was, and her feet were angled out just to the left of the bed.
Okay, so her head was
Furthest from the door, so
over here?
probably a little to the left of that.
Okay, and her feet were facing this way?
Yes.
So can I ask, so when you say that they were angled, the feet were angled out to the left, that you mean our left as we're looking at the photograph, or her left?
No, I'm sorry, our left is, we're looking at the photograph. So it would be her right if her head was towards the air conditioner.
May I ask the witness to get down in the person screen just to...
Yes.
Could you just describe the positioning of Ms. Fitzsimmons when you first walked into the room?
Yep, she's basically here. Like if my hand was her body and it was kind of laid like this, her head was right over in here, and her feet were over here.
And where was the gun?
The gun was by her left leg. She was laying on her back. It was somewhere right in here. But I couldn't see the gun until I got up to her.
And then you moved her, and then you saw the gun, or did you see it?
I saw when I got up on where she was.
Show you what's been marked as exhibit number 55. Do you recognize what that is?
Yes. It's the bed same bedroom, and that's the area she was laying in, right, it'd be like the bottom of the screen,
Okay.
or the
And
bottom of the photo.
That's the opposite side of the bed.
Yes.
Now, when you went up there and you were tending to Ms. Fitzsimmons and after, did Officer Noonan say anything?
Well, we were, well, she was still there? No.
Did he say anything
Well,
else?
actually, yeah, I mean, we were both telling her to, like, just breathe, calm down and breathe.
Okay. Did he say anything after she was taken away?
Yes.
What did he say?
When we were basically in the hallway towards the baby's room when they'd taken Kelsey down the stairs, and I heard him say that she had pointed a gun at him.
Objection, motion to strike.
Sustained.
What was his demeanor at that point?
Officer Noonan's?
Yes.
I think he was sort of in shock a bit, like everybody. I mean, I think we were all clearly taken by surprise by what happened.
And how long after you, after the shots were fired, did you have a conversation, without saying what it was, with Officer Noonan about what happened?
It may be 5 minutes, just based on however long it took the the medical staff to get her packaged up to get her to a hospital.
Your Honor, I would ask for a ruling on an excited utterance at this point.
An excited utterance from Officer Noonan?
Yes.
And Officer Noonan's going to testify?
Yes.
And counsel?
I would object, Your
All right. Well, I think I need more of a foundation, but if it qualifies, I'll.
Now, you stated it was about five minutes after you heard the gunshots, right? That you had a conversation with him, that he said something, correct?
Yes,
In the meantime, you both had been tending to her wounds, true?
yes.
And you said he was, seemed to be in shock. Was it different than he normally was when you talked to him at the station?
Yeah, definitely.
And how so?
I think, like everybody else, I think he was overwhelmed and a little bit trying to process what just happened, or bewildered.
Sustained. As to what, like everyone else, I just need to know what the officer appeared to you. What his demeanor, what was his emotional state, etc.
So I wouldn't say, he wasn't emotional, he appeared shaken a bit.
I'd redo my request, Your Honor.
Lack of foundation.
And this was 5 minutes after what? After the shooting, 5 minutes after, I'm sorry, this is to you.
5 minutes after the shooting.
So how long did it take for the fire department to remove Miss Fitzsimmons?
I'm guessing around 5 minutes. It may have been quicker.
Fire department was there that quickly?
The fire department was there very quickly, yes.